Alright guys, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Today we're working on a Ford 3000. It's 1974 model 3-cylinder diesel, and it has the generator. And today we are changing the battery. Change the battery on these. It's a little more complicated than just swapping batteries, because this tractor has a generator. We have to also flash the field back to get the generator to start charging again. First thing we want to do is loosen up this nut and pull that out of the way so we can slide our battery back. Alright, and you can see we got a lot of corrosion. This clamp's about had it. I've already loosened this battery cable on the negative side, and it's tight, so I'm going to take a screwdriver and kind of spread it out a little bit where I can get it off. I'm going to disconnect the negative side first. Let's get it out of the way. And then we'll reach up here, it's a half inch wrench. We'll disconnect the positive side. Now this tractor takes the Ford DLT battery, the commercial battery. Now you can put a regular truck battery on here. It's not that big a deal, but the cables, you'll have to reroute them. If you do, you have to route them outside this area right here if you put a regular battery on, or run longer cables. So I chose just to replace it with the same kind of battery. These batteries are $150 at the Tractor Supply store, so they're not cheap. But this one is it's getting weak. We've been having to jump it off, and it's getting here close to winter time. And it cranked up fine today, but if it's a little cold weather, she's not going to crank. And, jumping it off with a booster pack, it ain't that big a deal, but it does get aggravating after doing it a half dozen times. Right, so we get this clamp loose, pick it up, release the clamp on the other side. It's just a little J-hook, and this thing really needs to be replaced. Right, so the battery is completely disconnected. We can pick it up, and I'm going to set it right over here on my truck. These batteries weigh quite a bit, so you want to have a place to go with them once you pick them up. Especially, it's kind of awkward right here. Sometimes it's easier to go ahead and slide the tray back. These batteries weigh about, I'd say, 75 pounds. This tray really needs to be cleaned and repainted, but to clean it, we'd have to pull a pin, get it out, sandblast it and all that. I just don't have time today to do it, but you can see it's pretty crusty. Now I think I'm going to go ahead and slide this tray back in so it don't move on me. I'll set this battery in. Grab the new battery. Go up with it, and we'll take the tray, slide it back out. If you try to get it on the tray with it out, sometimes that tray will move, and I have dropped these batteries before, and that's not a good thing. So, installation is the same as reverse. Back here in the back, we have the voltage regulator. There's a couple of terminals on that we're going to have to get to, so we're going to leave the battery tray out away from it, but we got to hook the battery up. So we pull the thing off the positive post, and now we got to figure out which one of these is positive, because I have pretty sure it's this one. These are the same, and they are. This one should be positive, but to make sure, we'll make sure it runs around. It goes to the solenoid. The other one goes to the starter ground right here, so I want to make sure we got the right one. The one that goes to the solenoid on the starter is the right one. The one that goes to the starter is the ground. Now, tell you what I'm going to do. If I had that gel put around these, I'd put it on here, but I don't have any. So for right now, we're just going to hook it up, and when I get some, I'm gonna come back and gel this up good around, especially right here where it's getting some corrosion. And I don't like those little colored fiber washer things. To me, they don't do nothing but hold acid. I'd rather the acid get away from it. Alright, so we got a positive on. We're going to go ahead and stick this on. Slide it down. I have to slide the battery over a little bit, but get room to hook it. Got it hooked. Slide the battery back. Go over on this side. It's got a hook in these little these grooves right here. I've loosened it up just a hair more. I guess I need to get online and order me a new clamp, because this one I think is the more There ain't much holding it. There it goes. Hold that in place while I tighten it back up. Maybe. That'll be sufficient. We don't want to break that by over tightening. And now we're ready to put a positive terminal on. I mean, a negative. This one has to have a black cap on it, but not that big deal. Tighten it up. I think it just came with that cable and I just stuck it on there. We really need the cap on the positive side, not the negative. Alright, so now is when we got to flash the field. Now we got battery, we got ground. We got to get over here. And let me see if I can get you. I don't know if y'all can see in here. It's kind of dark. Right in here is where we're going to, and always get confused. We see a E, D, W, L, E, and B. Where's the G at? Or the F? Right, the B's battery, F. I believe that's an F right there. F is field. Alright. So if we follow that F down, that's going to be that little terminal, and right there is going to be the battery terminal. Alright, now we don't need to go to that the big battery terminal. We just need to go to this little one with the spade connector on it, the little blue spade connector. And we'll go straight from positive battery. When you flash it, you should see a little spark. That's all you need to see. So I'm gonna stick the cable over here. I got a little cable I'm gonna stick over here on the positive side of the battery. Hopefully we'll get it where we need it. And then I'm gonna reach in here with a bare wire. Boop. And that's it. That's all you need to do. Just a little spark. Put the battery back. And if we did it right, when we crank it up, the battery light will go out. If we did it wrong, we'll crank it up, the battery light will stay on. So this tractor's in dire need of restoration services. Alright, so our battery light is this one, and our oil pressure light is this one. Now somebody was asking me the other day where the oil pressure sensor is on these style tractors. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and show you. Right down here between the oil filter and the power steering pump, right where my finger's at. And that is your oil pressure sending unit. Alright. Alright, so hopefully when we crank this tractor up, this light will go out. So we'll turn it on, we'll see that both lights work. Get the steering wheel where you can see both of them. Job well done. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't.